All right, guys. Mm. Dude, I've been sick again this weekend. I got sick again, man. Whatever it is, bro. Like my whole family's been sick over and over and over again. It's terrible. But we're here. But ugh. Same symptoms too, like sore throat, stuffy nose. Ugh, this sucks, man. I feel better today. I feel better yesterday. Oh man. All right, chat. What's up, Jenny? AW, I'm for real. Uh, Nvidia earnings are Wednesday. mm. Dude, it's been a weekend, man. Oh, man. Oh, dude, I don't feel good, man. Honestly, it's been a bad weekend. My my stepfather of 30 years passed away on Saturday. Uh, you know, rest in peace. He was a good dude, good guy, man. Was more patient with me than he probably should have been when I was a young, dumb teenager, and just a good guy, man. Rest in peace. Uh, my mom is now staying with me because she just lost her husband of 20 something years. So, all right, guys. AMC at 440s. So AMC still under 450s. GameStop is at 2260s. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. I'm okay. You know, my mom is the one I'm worried about. But oh, dude, like I said, I've been sick, man. I've been sick since Friday. Really since Saturday. Whatever this is, it's weird. You know when you wake up in the middle of the night and your throat hurts so much that you're like afraid to swallow anything? That's what this feels like. Ugh. So whatever it is. And so I've been sick on top of all this stuff, dude. Whatever this is sucks. This is super strange. Like I've been sick more in the last like 5 weeks, 6 weeks than I have my whole life. It's very odd. Same symptoms too. Almost each time it feels like milder versions of the previous symptoms. So it's weird. Um, Yeah, I'm looking at some of these AI designs, bro. What's scary is they have this tool called Flipper Zero. It can break into anything basically that's electronically locked, including your car. It's a digital key. It's weird. Um, oh, dude. I don't feel good. Uh, Wait, who used the correct version of your? The contraction you are? Are you hungover or just exhausted? I'm neither, man. I'm sick, dude. I've been sick for 3 days again now. Low grade fever, night sweats, aches, sore throat, stuffy nose. My nose is still stopped up. You can probably hear it. I don't know what this is, dude. Whatever it is weird. So, like, just to put this into perspective, the last 6 months, my whole family's been sick over and over and over again. Very strange too. It's very weird because it's May. You know, it's May. So it's way past flu season. Hey, baby. Hey, girl. Where's Rosie? Rosie's joining me today. Hey, baby. You a good girl. You're a good girl, Rosie. But yeah, it's very strange because it's May, and so flu season's way over. Go lay down. Go lay down. Right there. Go lay down. Good girl. Yeah, but anyways, the last like 6 months, dude, over and over again, bro. I told my family I'm tired of being sick. I've been sick more in the last 6 months than I ever have my whole life. It's very strange. Like, my immune system should have been the only real, like, I've talked to a couple people about it. I had the C word like 4 months ago. You know, some people say that the C word messes with your T cell count so much after you have it that it messes your immunity up for 6 months after you have it. And maybe that makes sense, I guess. But this sucks, dude. I'm tired of having it. Yeah, I'm looking at. Could be mold, I guess. I don't know. Where's gold at right now? Anyway, we'll get back to the stock market. Gold up to 2440s. Again, AMC, GameStop. GameStop's still gapping up a little bit. It had a slight green day Friday. It looks like AMC still at 440s. I'm still in them. I haven't sold any of them, over the last few days. NASDAQ at 1860s. I was going to cover Jerome Powell yesterday, but, like, my mom came over. Like I said, her husband just passed away, my stepdad of 20 plus years. recently passed, and so, you know. So we just had stuff going on here. Yeah, good luck, guys. Yeah, he's banned already. AMG in. AMG in at 313s. Yeah, so look at a GameStop dip down to the previous closing price and then bounce directly off of it. The big thing this week, chat, is Nvidia. Yeah, see FFIE. If you look at FFIE, it is running up kind of crazy. It's almost back up to $2 a share. Look, there's FFIE. It's at 195s, 196s. Yeah, it's kind of a, I'm not sure what this one's doing. It got up to almost $4 on Friday. So it's trying to move a little bit. Yeah, there's been some weather here in Texas. It's been mostly flooding is what it's been. Yeah, it's been mostly flooding around here. So NVAX bouncing up a little bit as well. But yeah, the big thing this week is Nvidia earnings. If we put up Nvidia here on the left side, Nvidia, the question is, when is this thing gonna break 1,000? We got up to 950s, almost 960s. A lot of people were watching for this to hit 1,000, and I think last Nvidia earnings call was at one of our biggest streams ever, and so that's what we're gonna watch for this one as well, is what happens. All right. Man, AI has gotten so good, like so freaking good. Yeah, one of the things I noticed is that Google updated its search. So anytime you search anything on Google now, it answers it with AI automatically first, if it can be answered with AI. Uh, FFIE still going up. Yeah, a lot of people are watching FFIE too. Which browser? I don't know. Google, just Google, at least on my phone, Google's using AI to answer any search questions. I'm trying to bring this heater closer. Hey Rosie, how you doing, baby? See the problem here. Let me tell you. So Rosie's sister, Cindy, her actual like blood sister, is here. My mom has her, and they do not get along, bro. They do not get along. So months ago, like probably like I would say like 8 months ago, 9 months ago, almost a year ago, my mom stayed at my house while we were on vacation, while we were gone. And so my mom stayed here with my dogs, with Bruce and with Rosie. And at the time, Bruce wasn't fixed at the time. And so Bruce was an eligible male. And Cindy, Rosie's sister, came over. And she wasn't fixed either. She's my mom's dog. And so they come over. And pretty quickly, Cindy and Rosie start getting in fights. And Cindy is a big dog. Cindy's almost the size of Bruce. Like, she is a beast of a female German Shepherd. Like, she's big. Like, she's just big. Anyways, she messes Rosie up. Like, Rosie still has scars under her eyes from getting messed up by Cindy. Her sister, her own. You would think they would get along, but they don't play that. You know, in dog land, they don't play that. They don't care if they're blood relatives or not. Bruce at the time was an eligible male. We recently got him fixed. And Cindy's been fixed since then. But basically, Rosie got beat up. You know, I felt horrible for her. Anyways, yesterday, we know not to allow them to be together at all. So they can't be together, basically. So when one comes inside, like, Rosie's an inside dog anyway. So, like, Rosie can hang out inside and Cindy and Bruce can hang out outside. And they're all fixed, so no accidents are going to happen or anything. But as we were transitioning Cindy to outside and Rosie to inside, somehow Cindy got out of her leash and went up and challenged Rosie again. But this time Rosie won. Rosie bit the crap out of Cindy and got her revenge. And again, it's so difficult to pull them apart. I literally had to grab them by the scruff and like rip Rosie, like pull Rosie all the way back. But they were in a heated moment. But Rosie won the exchange. But now we can't let them get anywhere near each other now, unfortunately. They hate each other. It's crazy. I don't know why they hate each other, but they absolutely hate each other. And Rosie's actually like a small shepherd. Like, she's not a big German shepherd. She's pretty small for a German shepherd. Cindy is a monster of a German shepherd. I don't know why. They're both fixed now. They're both fixed. Bruce is fixed as well, so it can't have any. I don't know. I think they just freaking hate each other. But man, it's been work here, keeping them both here at the same time. Yeah, Nvidia here, chat. Nvidia up to 930. It's gapping up a little bit today. I think it's going to have a big influence over market. Wednesday, we have Nvidia earnings. We also have the Fed minutes report. Again, the last Nvidia earnings were our largest stream ever at the time. We've since had a earnings stream larger than that, but still, Nvidia earnings at the time were our largest stream ever, and so we'll see what happens this stream. But yeah. Bro, these ladies are giving their dog this ridiculous, like, buffet of raw meat. There was this weird meteor that fell in Portugal. Yeah, I'm watching the videos on it. All right. Say, bro, Weeble has cut off all chat. Something is happening. What do you mean? It is kind of light. It is kind of light for being only 6 a.m. Weird. I'm not sure how it's light. It's usually not light at this time. It's only 6:13 in the morning. But hey. Yeah, on the 28th. So Nvidia earnings are on the 22nd. It's the biggest day in markets for sure. So just be ready, guys. Nvidia earnings on the 22nd. All right, so GameStop back under 22s. We do have FFIE. Anything else that you guys want me to look at this morning? Let me know. Last week was a fun week, man. One of our largest weeks in markets. And then this week is busy too, but it's not as busy. Like this week isn't as busy as last week. So yesterday we did have Powell speak at 3:30. We got a bunch of Fed speakers today, but nothing super significant. Again, Wednesday we got Nvidia earnings and the FOMC minutes report. That's the craziest thing. Thursday, we got jobless claims, services, and manufacturing, flash PMI data. Friday, we got durable good orders. Next week, we got CB consumer confidence, the Case-Shiller, GDP data, jobless claims data, PCE data, all dropping. And then Memorial Day is on the 27th. Is the market open on Memorial Day? Stock market is closed on Memorial Day. Is the futures market open? See, this is where AI answers it. Yes, futures market is open, but hours are varying. CME Group will be open on Memorial Day. However, yeah, I'm probably not going to trade Memorial Day, realistically. Not enough stuff's going to be open. They cut chat due to Nvidia earnings. Is on my anniversary. Hey, happy anniversary, brother. Yeah, I don't know about any of that stuff about overseas, so I'm not really gonna answer it. It's you gotta accept new terms according to Pawn. Got you. That makes sense. Yeah, T1 rule on the 28th. That'll be interesting. Yeah, it'll be fun to see what happens for Nvidia earnings. Nvidia earnings should be very, very interesting to pay attention to based off of everything going on. With markets, you know, the S&P and the NASDAQ have basically been around highs. If we look at the SPY here, SPY at 530s. You know, SPY's basically been around lifetime highs. It broke lifetime highs this past week. So the SPY broke lifetime highs this past week. If we look at the Q's getting up there, close to lifetime highs. Yeah, Q broke lifetime highs over the last week as well. So everything's been breaking highs. Nvidia implied move is 96 points on Wednesday. Oof. I also think at least 10% of people name their chat GPT assistant Samantha. Yeah. I might name mine Karen just for fun. Where can I get my internet scraper? You could have chat GPT build a scraper pretty easily. Nvidia earnings is my anniversary. I told my wife we have to go out for dinner on Thursday. Honestly, if it was on my anniversary, I'd probably say the same thing, to be honest. AMC and GameStop are done. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe. We don't know. I hope not. I hope you're wrong, but maybe you're right. I feel better today, though, man, but still not great. How do I log in to tap send? Do I have the app? Oh, I do have the app. Okay. All right, so GameStop now down. AMC mostly flat on the day. Nvidia still up there to 938. Anything else big? I'm looking at big news stories today, but I don't really see much. Kind of slow. JP Morgan, see some stuff going on. Yeah, there were some drama overseas. Bank of England stuff. We got some Fed speakers today, but nothing major, to be honest. Where's Boeing at? I haven't even looked if I'm red or green today. I'm green on the day. That's nice. Mostly driven by Nvidia. I'm green in Nvidia. I'm in Nvidia right now. I'm also green in Intel today. Those two things are mostly making me green. Shopify, I'm almost green in it as well. Intel. So I'm in Shopify. All right. Yeah, oil prices. That makes sense. I think oil is going to be volatile. I'm assuming their prices are up with the volatility that's going on today. Overseas, typically overseas volatility makes oil prices spike, but oil prices haven't really spiked that much, but I'm sure they were open yesterday, and they went up a little bit yesterday, so, no, that wasn't yesterday. So yeah, they did go up a little bit, but pulling back some today. Yeah, I saw Roaring Kitty posting over the weekend. If you're gonna play Nvidia and don't have the funds, you can buy NVDA. Is that an ETF that tracks Nvidia, I'm assuming? Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so NVDA. Yeah, I think he's posted so much that it does kind of dilute it, I think, unfortunately. You know, so he's posted so much. His last post was on the 17th. I thought I saw Kitty post yesterday. He posted a lot on the 17th. Hasn't posted at all, so I think a lot of people are going to be watching for his next post. Yeah, I'm looking at FFIE. I see FFIE squeezing up, but it's already down. Like, it's so volatile. You know, so again, this is kind of what happens with these pump and dumps, right? So like, it's never gonna hold long term. Just to put this out there, like FFIE is never gonna hold long term. It got pumped all the way up to $4, came all the way back down to 75 cents, and then in pre-market it's back up to $2. So it's just a really sketchy stock to hold. I'm not saying you can't make money on it short term. Just be careful. These things rarely hold their gains. Any reports today? No, not really any economic data. CRKN. Yeah, CRKN spiking up. All right, so we'll see if he posts again, chat. Can y'all hear the music? You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to. Tupperware making some move. Tupperware is a historical one that does kind of move with AMC and GameStop. Tupperware did kind of break highs this morning. If you look at TUP, it's up to 250s. So 265s are the new highs. Let me put a 1 minute chart up. You'll see it a little bit clearer. But yeah, Tupperware up to 250s. GameStop fought all the way back. It's at 22s. Yeah, I'm in Nvidia. I hope it goes up. Occidental Petroleum. All right, guys. Yeah, like I said, I'm not feeling 100%. Kind of a drama-filled weekend, but Nvidia is pretty much the Super Bowl of the earnings this quarter. It's the Super Bowl of the stock market, bro. It really is. It's the Super Bowl of everything. Everybody's going to watch. Somebody described Nvidia earnings as the new CPI. Now, we still get thousands of people here for our CPI reports. So people still watch CPI, but Nvidia earnings trump everything, in my opinion. More people are going to be watching Nvidia earnings than anything else. We'll probably have more viewers than we've ever had before during Nvidia earnings, and so stick around. It really is like the Super Bowl of the stock market. I agree with that statement. By SoFi? I'm in SoFi already, brother. I've been in SoFi. I can't even type right now, but I'm in SoFi. I hope it goes up. We'll see if it does. I'm mostly flat in it. Dude, I've heard buy SoFi for years, really. All right, chat. Look at TUP up there. Again, GameStop still fighting that previous closing price level. AMC slightly green on the day. It's at 443s, but the hype and interest for them have died down a lot. Dude, AI has gotten crazy good, man. It's honestly scary good. If you haven't tried ChatGPT 4.0, watch it. Zoom reports after the bell today. Does anything else drop this morning? I don't think so, right? Sorry, I'm a little slow. Like I said, no. We got Wix.com that released early. Nothing else big. We got CGen, QFin. Here, hold on. Somebody's up in my house. I gotta go see who it is. I'll be right back. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. We're trying to figure out how. We got to let Cindy out. Zoom earnings this evening. So, yeah, I'm looking at the other stuff for this evening. Yeah, we got Zoom, PANW. Nothing else big, though. These are all pretty slow. Lowe's, Macy's tomorrow morning, AutoZone. Urban Outfitters. Target, Wednesday morning. TJ Maxx, and then Nvidia Snowflake. Again, the biggest earnings of the quarter. our Wednesday, along with the Fed minutes report. It should be a crazy busy day, to be honest. Like like we're gonna be super busy. SPY's ripping up, yeah. So if we put up the SPY or the Q, yeah, these are lifetime highs as well, or maybe not lifetime highs yet. These are, so new lifetime highs are about 531.50. So 531.50 lifetime highs on the SPY. Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday afternoon, evening. Yeah, so people are posting Roaring Kitty's post. Anyone heard Powell speak yesterday? Yeah, Powell's sick as well right now. So Powell didn't actually speak in person. Yeah, there was a tornado in downtown Houston, to be honest. So it's kind of crazy. Over the last week, there was like a tornado that hit. Yeah, so 95% of the time Nvidia beats earnings, but it doesn't mean it's going to beat it this time. We don't really know, but 95% of the time it does. Yeah, Nvidia is sitting at... Yeah, you got more people preaching for crashes. And again, look, you got so many people that freaking auto predict crashes every major economics report. A lot of people are saying the market's going to crash after Nvidia earnings. And again, I don't know. I don't know. Let me do a poll. I don't think I've done a poll today, but Nvidia earnings, again, people are saying we're going to crash from Nvidia earnings. Again, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll do a poll. Does Nvidia earnings cause bullish or bearish market action? Vote on the poll. Let me know what you guys think. Does Nvidia earnings cause bullish or bearish market action? We just did that poll. That poll's now live. You can vote on it. Yeah, we don't have any economic reports today or tomorrow. We got some Fed speakers tomorrow, though, but not really any economic data coming out. Also, guys, if you haven't already, again, Apex still has their 90% off sale. If you haven't checked out Apex, Apex is a sponsor of mine. For the time being, you can get the Apex. You can get the Apex 250K account for like $18 after tax. So if you use my coupon code BT, you can get this one, the 250K full. On Rhythmic is what I would recommend. Tradeovate had some issues last week, but I think Rhythmic's been okay. And again, people always complain, but like this is honestly pretty valuable. Like you can get real-time data which is a $55 value. Like data's expensive. It's included with this. So as long as you have this account, you have the real-time futures data, CME data. Very useful, right? And again, basically they're going to give you a demo account. The base one is 25K. You know, it's like 20 something bucks a month if you use my link. This one for the time being, I think up until the end of this week. I'll have to go see when the sale ends. They might have a countdown. Let's see. This one, yeah, 3 days left so basically up until Thursday, you can get the $250,000 challenge for like $18 after tax. They're going to give you a $250,000 demo account in futures if you can make 15K without losing 6.5K. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. And following their rules using this max contracts, which is plenty. 27 E-mini contracts is plenty. 270 micros is plenty. If you could do that while following their rules, they fund you 250K with a 90% split, and they've paid out over $100 million to their traders. They fund thousands of traders. It's a great way to learn how to trade with limited risk. So basically, you can risk $18. If you lose, it's not the end of the world. You're out less than 20 bucks for the first month. And again, it's just limited risk. Your risk is very limited. But if you pass it, again, you get 250K in funding with a 90% split. It's similar to putting the money up yourself with a 90% split. And they are a sponsor of mine. I'm biased because they pay me money. You know, understand CFTC 4.41 hypothetical or simulated performance, have limitations, all that good stuff. Remember, guys, they're a sponsor of mine. I'm biased. I do trade off stream. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Might be wildly wrong about anything and everything I say. Don't sue me. But yeah, with that said, the sale ends soon. You can use my coupon code BT. And the futures market, very similar to stocks. I can day trade the SPY price action in the E-mini, which is what the SPY tracks, is the E-mini futures contract. I can trade the QQQ price action in the NASDAQ E-mini, which is what the QQQ tracks, is the NASDAQ futures contract. And so you can day trade those things. Patterns are very similar to blue chip stocks. Again, check out the link right there. Use coupon code BT. We'll get you the max discount BT. Anyways. Will the market crash from Nvidia earnings, chat? Let me know what you guys think. Will the market crash from Nvidia earnings? That's our question today. Will the market crash from Nvidia earnings on Wednesday? Let me know what you guys think. Looking at our poll number, 74% of people are bullish. Interesting. 74% of people are bullish. Hey, what's up, David? 400 Nvidia to 2,000. I want to see if Nvidia breaks 1,000. I think that's the interesting thing to watch, is whether Nvidia breaks 1K. Nasdaq's dipping a little bit. Yeah, if we look at the NQ, Nvidia's up today though. If you look at the NQ, it's pulling back a little bit, but this is after it's run up a little bit as well. I don't think this pullback's the end of the world. Let's see if it holds at that previous resistance level. Yeah, well, like honestly, the crash predictors are so out there, man. Like you get people who missed out on the big runs, they're just so biased into thinking everything's gonna crash. Most of the time it's because they missed out on the first big run, and like their ego gets in the way, and they think that, and so they just start like predicting crashes. Every major economic report, every major event in markets, they predict crashes, and even though they're wrong most of the time, they just kind of keep on doing it. That's where you see a lot of them from. And again, the question is whether Nvidia is extended. I think the argument could go to both sides. I think there's an argument for extension and an argument outside of extension. So I think EPS has mostly followed Nvidia up, like how much Nvidia is earning versus what they were earning prior to the squeeze has had a parallel, move with basically Nvidia is earning basically what it was. The increase in price, I guess is the easiest way to put it, correlates with the increase in earnings for Nvidia. So yeah, Nvidia does have a better PE ratio than AMD. And it's really not that bad. I think the last time I checked Nvidia PE was at like 50s. Rosie, baby. Rosie. Come here. Hey, girl, what you doing? That's Rosie. She's just a good dog. Hey, baby. What's she doing? Yeah, so GameStop right here in the middle. It's at $22 a share. We look at a 10-day chart. Still up a little bit, but didn't really hold the gains. AMC just dipped down to 434s. Yeah, I mean, Tupperware is obviously going to fail long-term as a company. Mostly because they just don't have, they're too replicable for competition. Like, competition is too easy to replicate Tupperware and everything they do. Like, you can recreate Tupperware very, very easily. Very, very easily you can recreate it. And so I find a hard time believing that company is going to be able to stick around as a company, Like, nobody needs to buy brand name Tupperware, So what's going to end up happening is they're just going to, competition is going to destroy them over time. Tupperware came popular back in the 60s. The 90s was just when you experienced it. Yeah, no, I believe Tupperware's been around for a long time, but I think at this point in time it's easy to replicate. And yeah, Tupperware is plastic bowls with clip-on tops. But at a certain point, like, again, there's too much competition for them to succeed, in my opinion, long term. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I could certainly be wrong. I'm just kind of guessing here. What do you guys think? Will Tupperware be around in 10, 15 years? Here, I'm going to mute this music real quick. All right, guys. So again, we're watching. Look at the Nasdaq bounce right around the support and resistance line. All right, guys. GameStop at 22s. All right, guys, we got Starbucks is bouncing up. A lot of people thought it was extended on the downside. It's had a crazy big bounce back too. All right. Yeah, I'm just kind of watching all this drama unfold on social media. All right. Well, we watched this. Let me put the music back on. There we go. Music's back on. GameStop at the 40s, even 30s. Well, there's volatility overseas right now that usually makes oil spike. Is what we most of the time see, is oil spiking up from it. All right, so I kind of want to buy this dip right here. What would y'all put 1,000 in this morning? I don't know, man. Pyrex, yeah. Well, Pyrex is glass. We have some Pyrex pots. PMI is Thursday. Yeah. So FFIE is ripping up too. FFIE went all the way up to $4, back down to 75 cents, back up to $2 though. So it's risky. I think when you talk about Nvidia, this is what you have to talk about. Okay. Alright, so I'm kind of tempted to buy this dip, and I might kind of buy this dip. Let me pull up Quant Tower. I haven't really traded too much on Quant Tower. What am I on right now? We'll play around with this. Yeah, the thing you got to think about Nvidia is this, right? So this is what you really got to think about Nvidia, okay? If anybody doesn't understand how powerful the new Chat GPT 4.0 is, you don't understand. Like, the crazy thing is, like, I had people years ago telling me that Nvidia was just a buzzword, that it wasn't, or that AI was just a buzzword, that it wasn't gonna be the next big thing. This is how I know you got some people that are big mad, like some people that are just really mad, okay? Because this is the timeline of me running this channel. Like two and a half years ago, before this big AI run, before this crazy move, this crazy AI run, I had people sitting here telling me, when I would tell them that AI was the future, that AI is going to be crazy good, that AI is going to change technology, I had a lot of people that would sit here and tell me that it was just a buzzword, it was overhyped, that it wasn't really anything major, that it wasn't really going to change things. Blah 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 blah, right? People that were super bearish and just kind of weird about AI, you know. And I would kind of go back and forth and argue with them and say, hey, look, like, this is different from a programmer. This is different, right? I would tell them, like, hey, from a programming perspective, this is different. Like, as a programmer myself, the exponential growth and production that we're going to get from AI is a really profound thing that is going to change technology. Yet a lot of people would argue against it. A lot of people would tell me it was nonsense. It wasn't going to be big. Then maybe 6 months later, we got the Nvidia boom. Nvidia ripped up to the levels that it is now, went crazy, and everybody started talking about AI more. You know, and then it's kind of crickets from those people. They don't ever really say anything else. Like, they obviously missed out on the run. They obviously missed out on the move. And I think that's where a lot of people's bias against Nvidia and AI comes from, is because they missed out on the move. You know, they didn't take advantage of the crazy run that it made, which was one of the biggest runs in markets recently. But I think, like, going back to my, like, what I'm trying to say here is that I think a lot of people missed out on the move because they didn't have the foresight to see the technology potential with Nvidia and with AI. And I think one thing that's not arguable at this time, one thing that's increasingly clear, is that AI is not just a buzzword, that AI is a powerful, powerful technology. Specifically, if you look at Chat GPT 4.0 right now, Chat GPT 4.0 is crazy good. You can literally send Chat GPT. What I found was good is I started building these indicators. And when I was building and playing around with these indicators and growing these indicators, I started telling AI, instead of, you know, usually when I'm back testing, I'll just kind of send it the error message that I'm getting when I try to process the code. I usually just send it the error message, hey, there's an error on line blank or line 3 or whatever it is. I started sending it pictures of what my computer was showing me. Instead of sending it the error message, I would send Chat GPT 4.0 just a screenshot of what my computer showed me when I was trying to process like the error message screenshot. Instead of copying and pasting, I just sent it a screenshot. And it would literally look at the screenshot and say, oh, okay, I see what's going on here. Let me fix that for you. And it would send me the corrected code without me telling it what it is, just by sending it a screenshot of what I saw. And it would say, oh, I see what your problem is. And the very next code it would send me worked perfectly. Crazy good, crazy good. It can basically decipher images now in a really interesting way. And it's going to change production of technology. It's going to make it so easy to produce things. Like an example is like 5 to 10 years ago, if you want to make an app, if you want to make a smartphone application, if you want to make a web application, if you want to create a website, you're going to need to hire a programmer, spend potentially thousands of dollars to do it. Now with AI, you don't need to do any of that stuff. You can literally ask AI to teach you how to process everything. If you have a mistake or if you don't know what to do next, you can either take a picture of what's going on, or you can just straight up ask AI, hey, I don't know what to do. Walk me through the process, and AI will guide you through the entire step. You're going to save so much money in terms of producing technology now, and what that's going to do is that's going to cause exponential growth in technology without question. Like, the new AI capabilities are crazy good, and I think if you're ignoring them out of ego or pride or whatever, you're going to miss out on one of the craziest runs in technology the world's ever seen, really. So it's important to see it and you know. Yeah, so ChatGPT 4.0 reads and deciphers images now. And you can use your mic to talk to it. Not seeing the trouble with jobs at all. Well, I mean, anytime jobs are always a factor in everything. You know, the example I always use is when the automobile came out, I'm sure people who built carriages were saying, what about the jobs for carriage builders right now? I'm sure they lost jobs, but more jobs were created in the automobile industry, and that's a very similar thing to what we're probably going to see here, is that, yeah, some people are going to lose jobs. We're not going to need certain aspects of the workforce after AI, and that's okay because more jobs are going to be created from it, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, Nvidia sitting right here. We're going to get ready to maybe buy this dip. Maybe. Let me wait. Okay, so we're connected here. Let's get our charts up. Look, I'm just telling you guys, if y'all, like, I'm not telling you to buy anything. I don't freaking know what you should do. Just be ready because AI is crazy good right now. That's all I'm saying. Find out ways to profit from it if you can. Yeah, I mean, FFIE, crazy run, but super risky. You know, went up to $4, back down to 75, back up to $2. Just really risky, so just be careful if you're playing with it. Yeah, but D4, obviously it's not brand new, but the upgrades to it have been really profound, man. Like, obviously, like, yes, it's not brand new. You're gonna have miniature versions of it, just like you had computers in the 70s, right? But you can't really compare those to the computers in the 90s or 2000s. They're not comparable. You know, so like, sure, we've had limited versions of AI, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, that's we have limited versions of everything at first, and then slowly over time they get better and better and better. It doesn't discredit what we currently have and the differences between what we had then versus now. Hey, good luck, Sam. Yeah. I mean, if you're trying to log in, you got to set up your Schwab login stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, Tim. Yeah, Palantir, I'm in it. I'm green. It's been dipping down for the last few weeks and then bouncing back. So hopefully we get some good action there. But yeah. Again, GameStop coming right back down. Very flat. Maybe the market's waiting for the opening bell for this one to move. Yeah, I don't know any coins, Acrum, that you should do that with, brother. I really have no idea about that. No idea what you should buy right now, brother. No idea, man. Yeah, no idea. Yeah, I mean AI. Again, the changes in it over the last 10 years are crazy good. And again, I think if you discredit AI and you don't jump on it, try to start businesses around it, use it to build businesses, use it to grow, use it to evolve, you're missing out on one of the biggest gold rushes of the century. And I really do believe that. I think there's so much stuff that you can do with it now that if you discredit it just because you missed out on the run and you let your ego get in the way, you're missing out. I don't care about what the stocks do. I mean, we're going to cover the stock movement, but yeah. Be ready. I mean, I don't know about Snapchat as a company. My average price on Snapchat is 1090s, and so I bought it at like 10s. We're up really nicely, and then I don't know what I want to do on the rest, though. My portfolio is looking okay. Again, I'm in Nvidia right now. Shopify looking better. Intel's looking better today, too. We're green on Intel as well. I think it's more powerful than the. I don't know, maybe not more powerful than the internet, but it's arguable. I think the power of AI is crazy good, you know. Yeah, we'll see about GameStop. GameStop flat, AMC flat, NASDAQ flat. Or NASDAQ's not flat. NASDAQ's actually pretty green on the day. Yeah, the power of AI, again, it's just, you don't want to miss out on it, in my opinion. All right, chat. Snapchat is up there. Starbucks is one of the probably better dip buys that we should have got involved with. I don't know why I didn't. FFIE. Yeah, so many people watching FFIE. Yeah, again, the thing it's capable of is crazy good. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. We're watching them today. We're in GameStop A and AMC, and again, we're still up, you know, pretty big in GameStop. So, AMC we're still down in. What about gold? Is gold trying to push up? There's the NASDAQ bounce. Yeah, honestly, I wanted to take advantage of the dip. I missed it. Gold dipping down a little bit today, though. I wonder if gold's going to bounce. I feel like I had a stock market dream about gold and trading gold. I'm trying to remember it now. I feel like I did, bro. It's weird. What's the gold symbol? Isn't there another gold symbol besides GC? I know GC is one. Weird, man. Like, I'm almost just now remembering it. I also wrote down a dream that I can't remember anymore. Dreams are weird. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I had this dream, man, and this dream was about, like, time travel, about all these kids in an auditorium and me, like, traveling back in time, and something happening. It's just a weird dream. I can vaguely remember it now. I wrote it down afterwards, and only I completely forgot what it was until I started reading. I've been writing down my dreams. I have some weird freaking dreams. Some weird freaking dreams. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah, it's been a hectic weekend, man. Again, my stepfather of 25 years passed away one Saturday. My mom's staying with us now. We have my mom's dog here, and her and Rosie do not get along. They got into a fight yesterday after my mom got here. I've been sick since Friday. Stuffy nose, sore throat. Ugh. It's been a mess. I feel better today. I felt better yesterday, but I'm still not 100%. And honestly, I've been sick so much over the last 6 months. It's been weird, dude. It really has been weird. about to start lucid dreaming. Man, maybe. I appreciate it, guys. Gold was up a lot this morning. It hit lifetime highs for gold, 2450s. So gold hit lifetime highs this morning and then basically came all the way back down if you look at the gold price. So let me put gold up. So if you look at gold, here's gold right here. So again, it hit lifetime highs earlier this morning and then it's since come all the way back down. So like, look, here's lifetime highs up here at 2454. It's coming all the way back down to where it's almost red on the day now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some cough drops, dude. I'm about to go get something because this sucks, whatever this is. Yeah, I'm trying to see when the Apex sale ends. So the Apex sale is gonna be going on. The Apex sale is going to be going on until, I'm trying to see when it ends. I don't know, in 3 days and 3 hours. So until Thursday. The Apex sale is going on until Thursday. And so again, if you haven't already checked out Apex, you can get the 250K challenge. So we'll put this up on screen. You can get the 250K challenge on Apex for only for roughly $16 before tax, using coupon code BT, beginner trading BT. Look at the Nasdaq dip all the way back down here. We might buy this dip now instead. Is the Apex sale going on to the end of the month? I don't know. I see one of them ends. I think the 200, the 90% sale is going on. The 90% discount is going on until the end of the month, but the 250K challenge for $18, which is much more than 90% off, ends Thursday. I'm pretty sure is what it is. Y'all can correct me. I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, we'll see what happens here on this dip. Yeah, I mean, I see the upward trend that we have, but it kind of broke the parallel pattern now. Gold is another one I'm watching as well, chat, because gold broke lifetime highs and came all the way back today. We don't really have any big economic reports today or anything like that. Dude, John, they're all 90% off. I know, guys. I know. Okay, the 90% off sale goes on until the end of the month. The 250K challenge is much more than 90% off. Okay, so if you look at $16 is what percent of how much is the 250K challenge? All right, percentage wise, guys, let me calculate this. Percentage wise, chat, the 250K challenge is $517 a month. All right, $517 a month. So that would make this 97% off. Okay. So again, 97% off is more than 90%. That sale ends on Thursday. So for the time being, you can get the 250K one that is originally $517 for roughly $16. It's like $18 after tax, which again is much more than 90%. So yeah. Yes, or whatever. Yeah. So you can get it for like roughly 97% off right now, give or take. I think that's right. It's like 96. Okay, maybe the 250K is to the end of the month as well. Sorry, I'm not feeling 100%, so I'm not trying to yell at everybody, but... Anyways, gold's still coming back down. GameStop's still sitting right here, basically chopping up and down between the red and green levels. We'll see if it holds or what's going to happen there. All right, let's see if the market bounces. Gold's still testing that low. NASDAQ under the 200 EMA. I think it's 1 month, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's just for the first month. Yeah, but Sam, so if you're talking about the May Madness post, yeah, Cot, I'm not a professional. I have no idea whether you should buy 20 shares of GameStop. Do whatever you want to do, brother. I have no idea what you should do. But no, Sam, if you're talking about the pic you posted, on the 18th, then it says literally on that picture, it says the 90% off sale and the special price 250K extended until Thursday night, May 23rd, which is Thursday. Okay, wait, the special one-time, yeah, so the special one-time lifetime performance account fee for the 250K is extended until June 1st. Basically meaning at Thursday, you can't get the after Thursday, you can't get the 250K challenge for $16 anymore. But the performance activation fee, so the activation fee for a lifetime in the account is going to still be cheap. But the sale ends for the 250K challenge, ends Thursday. So the PA fee stays low for the rest of the month, but the sale ends Thursday. Just to clarify. All right, GameStop bouncing up a little bit. Gold still consolidating right at the previous closing price. Still looking at AMC at 438s. And again, I am green on the day in equities. We're in Nvidia. We're in Intel. We're in Shopify. We bought a lot of these after the dip. Yeah, all good. Yeah, I mean, looking at me like I'm going to tell anybody to YOLO anything. You know, again, if you're looking at random YouTubers to tell you what to buy, again, it just seems like a horrible idea. Like, you got to think for yourself sometimes, guys. Like, nobody's going to tell you what to buy that actually has your best interest at heart. If anybody that tells you what to buy is usually just trying to pump up their own positions or sell you a course or something. So they're, you know. But who do I blame when I lose money? I don't know, man. Whoever you want. Alright, guys. NASDAQ still dipping down some. I might trade a little bit after they open. Blame the Fed. Yeah, I mean, check the rules on the site. If you want to check out Apex, check the rules on the site. We're going to get ready to start day trading left. We got about an hour before the opening bell. Look at the NASDAQ trying to come right back up. GameStop mostly consolidating flat here. I think we also got to watch gold. I think we do have to watch gold. There's gold right there. Yeah, Nvidia earnings should be craziness. Gold is GC. Poll window is not working and blocking the chat. Can you put it? I mean, again, look. Yeah, I mean, it has nothing to do with me. You can always disable it yourself. You just click the poll and you click hide or whatever it says, you know. But I'm in Nvidia. Normally, I'm not using any leverage. Yeah. Blame the Fed. Yeah, for sure. All right, so NASDAQ still flushing down. Gold did bounce exactly off of that previous close. It's one of the reasons you should watch the previous close. I should probably play with indicators a little bit more. Alright, so people were buying GameStop $100 and 125 June 1st call options on Friday at the ask price. About 200,000 and $125 calls, 1.2 million and $100 calls. Again, GameStop still at 2217s, gold at 2400s. No, I'm not an FFIE. The 3 dot is not working. Well, let me disable or vote. No way to remove. Oh, man. Chat, does anybody know how to help Lisa get rid of the poll? Yeah, I don't know. Restart the app, refresh, and try again. Click the 3 dots and then click dismiss poll in the drop down. Yeah, I tried to tell her how, but she says it's not working. Again, if it's not working, that's on you. I don't know what I don't know. It's /GC or in futures. It depends on which platform you're using. All right, guys, we're gonna get ready to trade. I'm just kind of sitting tight at home. All right, guys, look at the NASDAQ, gold, everything dropping down here. I'm looking if we got any news for it, but the NASDAQ, everything's kind of dipping down some. Let me see if we got any other news coming out. Fed's Bostic says nothing has changed when asked about his recent views. Again, Raphael Bostic says nothing has changed. Wants to be certain inflation is on course for 2%. Yellen says U.S. opposes global tax on billionaires. Yeah, looking at some other stuff. JP Morgan expects credit card net charge-offs rate to be about 3.4% in 2024. UPS files for a 3-part senior notes offering. Size is not disclosed. Man, look at the market dump. Yeah, I don't know why the market's down this much, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been having trouble with Webull feeds. I mean, market's still green on the day. It's not a dumpster fire yet. The market's still green. You know, here's the red to green level down here, this light blue line. So we haven't hit that yet. Gold is down on the day, but only slightly. So I'm actually still green in equities. Gold is on the right side. So that is gold futures. Again, we're still at AMC and GameStop. I hope they go up. I don't know what else. Again, has Roaring Kitty posted today? I don't think he has. All right, NASDAQ coming down. Is it time to buy the dip? I don't know, man. All right, so we get a little bounce on the NASDAQ. I'm going to get ready to start day trading here, chat. Yeah, I don't think Roaring Kitty has posted. So we did get a little bounce in gold in the NASDAQ. They're kind of moving with each other at this point in time. Yeah, no post with Roaring Kitty yet. Decrypted TikTok message. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Webull is down. Yeah, I don't know if the NASDAQ corrects. We're going to get ready to start day trading here, so bear with me, chat. NASDAQ is dumped. Gold's starting to bounce back, though. Yeah, we're going to put this up on screen. Yeah, we bought this dip on the NASDAQ here. Just kind of playing around with it. You see we're up about $76. I'll go ahead and take half off, lock that in. I think you got a fake account. You think my TOS account's fake? I mean, it's pretty easy to prove. You know. Alright, so we're still heading up here. Okay, gotcha. Never mind. Alright, so we're back up some more. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. So we're going to lock that in. Take our profit there. So we did get a bounce back here. We're trading futures. This is a futures market. We're day trading here, chat. Again, Nvidia earnings this week is the biggest thing going on, I would say. I might start to short this now too. We've got a pretty big bounce back. I will short it, I guess. We'll take one contract here. And again, this is the futures market, so I'm basically day trading the QQQ price action. We just got one contract. I'm gonna stick two. There's Nvidia. Nvidia bouncing at that 200 EMA level though. There's GameStop on the bottom. Alright, so we're completely flat here. This is Quant Tower that I'm using. The futures market. I could day trade at futures. There's no PDT in futures. I could day trade short, all that stuff. No PDT rule. Alright, so we're slightly green now. We're starting to come back down. I'm only in one contract at the E-mini, but you can see how similar it is to day trading stocks. Yeah, I mean, JJ, we're going to talk about whatever we want to talk about, man. You know, in the end, it shouldn't matter too much. Like, we're just covering market news, and AMC GameStop over the last few weeks is certainly market news. And so if that bothers you, you know, go watch another stream, brother. No, I mean, we don't really have any economic reports or earnings that are coming out today. Monday and Tuesday this week are pretty slow. So we just don't have much going on. Yeah, Norwegian Cruise dropped earnings in NCLH. Yeah, it's gapping up a little bit. It's at 1620s. Alright, so we're up a lot in this trade. We'll go ahead and take profit there and just lock that profit in. Yeah, I mean, it's all good, JJ. I'm not, you know. It's the second post you made about it, criticizing people talking about AMC and GameStop. And so, I mean, one thing that you'll see trolls do is that they'll say, they'll act a certain way. And then when you call them out on it, they'll say, whoa, bro, chill, man. What are you talking about? And so, again, it's all good here. I'm not upset. I'm just friendly warning, you know, just friendly warning. Yeah, top 3 greatest followers in the world. What should I buy, John? No idea. What you should buy, brother. No idea. Yeah, does anybody know why the market dropped this much? I'm looking at market news. I can't really find anything. FFIE. FFIE, I don't know. I'm not touching it. FFIE has gone from 390s down to 75 cents all the way up to $2. And so it's too volatile for me, man. It's a pump and dump. It got dumped all the way to 75 cents, and now it's back up to 2. I'm just not touching it myself. Like, y'all can trade it if y'all want. It's too risky for me. I have no idea what FFIE does at all. No idea. Dixie skyrocketing? Is it really? We're at 104.60s. Fed minutes are Wednesday. Prior to Nvidia earnings. Fed minutes drop Wednesday at 2 p.m. and then Nvidia earnings drop about an hour later. About 2 hours later. All right, chat. We got about 40 minutes left. We did get that dip at the NASDAQ that we were able to take advantage of. Yeah, people are saying a lot of the traders from GameStop and AMC were gravitating towards FFIE now. I don't know what it is. You know, you got to be careful because a lot of these companies know they're not going to succeed, right? Like companies like FFIE. I'm not saying this is them. I really have no idea. But a lot of these companies know they're not going to succeed. And so what they do is they pump up share prices, unload shares, and make millions of dollars and leave the rest of the shareholders sitting on massive losses. You know, that's something that you see a lot. I'm not saying that's FFIE or that's what they're doing. I really don't know. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of risk involved with something like that. So just be careful, chat. And Neo is a little sketchy. Yeah, it could be what Bostic was saying, but Bostic spoke, like Bostic's comments for the market came out like 25 minutes ago at like 6:33 market time. So Bostic's comments came out here. So for the market to react like 20 minutes later is a little bit weird. So I don't know if it was Bostic. Alright, so we got Barr saying Q1 inflation is disappointing and did not provide the confidence needed to ease monetary policy. Yeah, I mean, Hayden, it's up to you, brother. It's a prop firm. And so I think the way you have to look at it is like, number one, they've paid out over $100 million to their traders. Most of the people writing negative reviews are just losing traders that lost money and kind of, you know, I think it's really hard to be accountable in trading for some people. And so they just end up blaming, you know, whomever they can. Like they blame me, they blame, you know, funded account programs. In the end, Apex is one of the largest ones in the world. You know, they pay out, you know, they've paid out, I think like up to 100, they're close to 175 million. And so, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of competition going on from funded account programs. There's a lot of ones to choose from, but Apex is one of the largest ones. Yeah, like a Ponzi scheme is a scheme where somebody uses the investments from one person to pay out the next person. And then they take the investments from that person and use it to pay out the next person. And they take the investments for that person and use it to pay out the next person. Prop firms in general, like Apex, are nothing like that. Like most prop firms, like when you buy Apex, you're paying for a challenge account. Like you're also paying for data, right? So like $18 for the 250K challenge gets you real-time CME data. If you try to buy that data outside of a funded account program, it's going to be similar to what you're paying for Apex in general. Like some paper trading accounts, if you want to paper trade futures with real-time data, it's going to cost more than some of these Apex accounts, right? And so I think you have to have reasonable expectations for it. Like if you think that you're going to be able to only buy one of these accounts and then all of a sudden make millions of dollars, you know, you're having unrealistic expectations for what it actually is. It's just a way to limit your risk. The way I use it is it's a great way to learn how to day trade with some pressure. It's not the full extent of pressure of you risking thousands of dollars. Most people that day trade are going to lose money anyway, right? So if you put up 5,000 of your own money in day trading, you're probably about to lose that 5K. Realistically, anybody that's telling you the truth will tell you that. Is that you're about to lose your first couple accounts. And so Apex is a good little middle ground to learn how to day trade on. And so that way you're not having to risk thousands of dollars as you learn to day trade. You know, it's more so a way to have a middle ground between like a paper trading account and an actual account where you're risking thousands of dollars, where there's a big difference between those two. And so Apex is just kind of a middle ground of that, where it's similar to a paper trading account. The benefits of it are a little bit better than a paper trading account, and if you're really good enough to pass the challenge and beat the test, then you can make some money from it. But you know, most people are not going to, because most day traders lose, right? And I'm incredibly transparent about that. Like most day traders are going to lose money, but it's a lot cheaper to lose money on Apex than it is to put up your own money most of the time. So we got news this week, but it's pretty quiet Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering where you're reading reviews. I'm reading Trustpilot. Most of the reviews are positive. Yeah, and regarding payouts, if you look at ATF's payouts, right? Like, check this out. Like, if you're wondering whether they pay people, these are all the payouts and when they process them. And you can see they've processed some big payouts here. You know, like these are all May 18th, $2,000. You can keep going back here. I know they processed recently like $100 and something thousand payout, and these are actual payouts they processed. I think it was on like the 16th. I'll have to go back and check. It might have been early this month. I know they recently started doing more payouts, but let's go back a little bit more. Yeah, still in May. So you can see how many they're processing too, because I'm trying to go back in time and see these. I'm trying to go back to the May 6th, but you can see how many payouts they're processing. See, it's so hard to, like, look, I'm on page 33 now, and these are all the payouts they're processing. All right, so Fed's Waller does not comment on monetary policy or economic outlook in prepared remarks. So Barr spoke a little bit. They said Q1 inflation is disappointing and didn't provide confidence needed to ease policy. All right, so here we go. I know there was one of these payouts processed that was hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, all good, Hayden. I mean, do what you gotta do, brother. EPS expectations on Nvidia. Yeah, I mean, what you see a lot, Hayden, is like you see people who, like, it's really easy to try to kind of manipulate the system, right? So like an example of this is just kind of continuing to add to a losing position and to try to make like ridiculous gains with some of the largest accounts, right? To where you can make like hundreds of thousands of dollars with the largest accounts, where you're just kind of going full size, understanding it's not a real profitable way to trade, but just taking like massive risks, YOLOing the account, trying to get a big payout. That's something that they're not really going to work with or do. They want to see consistent profits, and so if you know, like, there's a process of it. Either way, I think you got to look at it. You got to have a reasonable expectation for it. Most people are not going to get payouts. Most people are not going to be profitable day traders, because most day traders lose. Almost all day traders lose money, right? Doesn't matter whether they're on Apex, whether they're on Thinkorswim, whether they're on, freaking other prop firms. Like, most day traders are going to lose money. And so you're going to have a lot of mad people that lose money. Maybe they don't have that money and they were trading when they shouldn't be, and they lost money. And so they're going to get all weird and leave bad reviews or whatever it is. In the end, you just got to trade smart and safe and have reasonable expectations towards it. Did Roaring Kitty ever post? I don't think so, right? No post this morning. Yeah, the last post from him was May 17th. GameStop still here at $22. Nvidia at 936s. John, you look 20 years younger without the hat. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, what's up, Tiny? Hey, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, all good, Tiny. No worries. My open trades currently, I mean, these are kind of investments / swing trades. They are Apple, Airbnb, AMC, AMD, Boeing, Alibaba, Chewy, CVS, Delta, Etsy, Ford, Gold, GameStop, Google, Home Depot, Honeywell, Intel, Coca-Cola, Meta, MGM, Netflix, Nike, Nvidia, Pfizer, Palantir, Roblox, Shopify, Snapchat, Snowflake, SoFi, SoundHound, Tesla, Tyson Foods, Unity, Uber, Walgreens, and Walmart. And again, I can't guarantee any of those trades. I'm certainly not telling you to buy any of these. These are just my open positions right now on TOS. So yeah, again, I'm not telling you to buy anything. I have no idea whether these will work. Maybe some of these crash and burn. I have no idea. Do not copy me. I'm not an investment professional. I'm not liable. If you lose, understand CFTC 4.41. I do have sponsors. I'm biased in their favor because they pay me money. All that good stuff. Bit of a struggle, but all works out. Did you gain the capital for all those? I mean, yeah. I mean, listen, guys. I make money in a bunch of different ways. I certainly make money from this YouTube channel. I have sponsors. You know, we get we get 300 to 500,000 views a month. So I mean, anytime you get that many views, you know, especially as a live streamer specifically, like, you're gonna make money doing it. That's not a, you know, crazy expectation. And so yeah, we make money. But I also do software development. I'm a real estate agent. Like, we make money in a bunch of different ways. So NASDAQ's starting to bounce back up. What's up, Saeed? Good morning, bro. Why do most day traders lose? Because it's very difficult to manage discipline and emotions long term. So it's very difficult to make money. Most day traders lose. It's very hard to manage everything long term. As well as, like, you got a bunch of unrealistic marketing out there from people who are just trying to sell you a course or service or whatever. So... Yeah, the Imagine cover in the pandemic. Does anybody remember that? What a ridiculous moment. In world history. Simplicity usually does win. All right, guys. Hey, we got 18 minutes left. 19 or 18 minutes left. How do you get into real estate? Real estate's pretty easy. I got my real estate license on a whim. All right, so we're bouncing back up a little bit. We'll see if we get anything good. But no, I got my real estate license on a whim. I decided I wanted to get my license. And within 2 weeks, I had it. Right. In Texas, I had to take like a certain amount of coursework and then take my real estate exam. And so I remember I took all the content for it, took the courses, passed the courses, went and took my real estate exam, passed that, and had my license within like 2 weeks of wanting it. I still have it now, but I don't ever use it. All right, guys, we got the opening bell in about 17 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get, at least in Texas. Mine was easy to get. They changed the rules recently. Like when I took it, it was an open book test, not the actual real estate exam, but like passing the coursework. Like you need a certain amount of real estate coursework to pass those tests. They were open book when I took it, and then you actually have to go. You have to go to like a. You have to go to like a corporate office or wherever to take, or you have to go to like a testing center to take the actual real estate licensing exam. That's not open book, but again, I passed it my first try. It was pretty easy, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, emotions are important to manage in trading. It's hard. I'm not even claiming to be a good or profitable trader or anything like that. I try to stay away from those type of claims, just because I'd rather just be easy. Like the more I tell people that, the more people are gonna look at me like that, and I'd rather just not have that type of pressure. Yeah, I'm looking at FFIE, but yeah, I wonder why everybody starts talking about it. Again, it's not really one I'm messing with. It's too risky and volatile. We'll watch it at the opening bell, but again, it's too risky and volatile for me to play with, in all honesty. All right. Anybody watch the Tyson Fury fight versus Usyk? Tyson Fury got beat up. Another meme craze. Yeah, it was an interesting fight. All right, chat. We're just kind of sitting back waiting for the opening bell. I don't know if I'm going to trade anymore right now. I'm going to just sit tight and wait for something. Again, we're going to be day trading futures at the opening bell. Yeah, that's what I did. I went to I went to the real estate office to take the final exam. Again, it was pretty easy to pass. It wasn't. I'm a pretty good test taker. Like, I'm not claiming to be the smartest person ever, top 3 in the world, but I'm a pretty good test taker. Like, I can take tests very well. I don't get nervous for tests. I can usually just use simple logic to, figure out the right answer, even if I don't know it. Depending if it's multiple choice, at least. If it's not multiple choice, then that's a completely different story. And the real estate exam was multiple choice. So yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson's gonna get beat up, unfortunately. People are so desperate for him to win because they can't imagine Jake Paul beating him, and so they overlook logic. But Mike Tyson is almost 60, fighting a 20-something-year-old that knows how to box. Like, he might not be the greatest boxer ever, but he knows how to box. Tyson's just too old, unfortunately. His chin's gone. He's old. He's going to be low energy, unfortunately, and it's going to really affect him. People are just they want him to win so bad that their logic is just kind of, they overlook the logic behind it, I think. But again, we'll see. I hope I'm wrong. I hope Tyson KOs him in a minute, but I don't think that's going to happen. Tyson looked terrible in the Roy Jones Jr. fight a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, I think people want Tyson to win so bad they overlook logic, And again, I hope he wins too, man. I hope I'm wrong. Listen, I would love to be wrong here. I'm just not. I'm not wrong. Tyson's gonna get beat up. Watch. I'll be the one sitting here telling you I told you so. Because again, y'all are overlooking logic because y'all are so desperate for Tyson to win. I get it. I want him to win too. I'm desperate for him to win. But look. Even in like jiu-jitsu, right? Like, I can train, like I train jiu-jitsu, right? I'm not saying I'm the greatest jiu-jitsu person. I'm a white belt, but I've been training for a while, and in jiu-jitsu, you stay a white belt for a long time. It's not like karate where you're gifted a new belt after a month and a half, like, and it takes years to become a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. So I'm a 2-stripe white belt, and I train at one of the Gracie gyms too. As a 2-stripe white belt, if I go roll against, I would say, if I go roll against a 60-something-year-old, right? It doesn't matter how good, especially if it's no-gi. If I go roll against a 60-something-year-old, let's just call him a 60-something-year-old brown belt, right? They're still going to have trouble against me just because they're old. They're slower. They have less energy. If I can survive that initial 30 seconds, they're going to gas, and I'm going to usually be able to do whatever I want. And again, that's jiu-jitsu, which is, I would say, even more beneficial for the older people over boxing. And so, yeah, maybe not. I'm sure there's still some brown belts, some purple belts, some black belts that are 65 that could probably give me trouble. But it's just a different thing, man. Like, when you age, you lose speed, you lose endurance, you lose power. And, Tyson's almost 60 now. There's a reason he hasn't boxed in the last 20 years. And he looked bad against Roy. He did not look good against Roy Jones Jr. Both of them look bad, to be honest. And so to throw him in there against a young 20-something-year-old boxer with power is a dangerous thing. And it's ridiculous. Tyson's training videos still have him looking crazy. Yeah, I mean, again, that's what the power of editing. You ever wonder why they cut off after like 20 seconds? It's because he's gassed out. I promise you, after those training videos, he's breathing heavy when that camera turns off, man. And so anybody can make themselves look great for 20 seconds, but there's just a difference, man. The logic is he's a pro boxer. Yeah, a 60-year-old pro boxer. Yeah. Love you. Have a good day. Good luck. Have they let Cindy out yet?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Okay, ask your mom. Make sure she has. Cindy has to go out. Love you. All right, guys. Hey, we got about 5 minutes left. 6.5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I've been going back and forth with people about this for weeks now. I think it's, and again, I really hope I'm wrong. It's not like I want Jake Paul to win, you know. I want Tyson to KO him in 20 seconds, but it's just super unlikely that happens, unfortunately. Well, anybody could win, you know. I could go in there against Tank in boxing and beat him, you know. I could go in the ring against Gervonta Davis and beat him. But everybody knows that ain't about to happen, you know. I could go beat Ryan Garcia. I got a puncher's chance too, you know. Everybody knows that's not about to happen either. So I think it's fine. Anybody's got a puncher's chance, but yeah, it's kind of slow. I wonder what the lineup is. What's the betting line? Honestly, I think it's actually pretty good odds. Like Jake Paul odds to win are minus 180. So he's not a super big underdog. He's an underdog. He's not a super big. Tyson's not a big dog in the fight. He's a plus 135. And so I think it's actually pretty balanced. Which means that I might put some money on Jake, just because. The only risk is that they might call it a draw. It is a sanctioned bout though. Yeah, so they're giving Jake Paul a 63% chance of winning. They're giving Tyson a 33 chance, 33%. Or wait, was it 67 or 63? Yeah, they're giving Tyson a 37% chance of winning. So they know that the odds are not in Tyson's favor. FFIE's bouncing up a little bit. GameStop's still coming back down. It's at 2160s. Hey, bro. Hey, have a good day at school, dude. Love you, man. Have a good day, buddy. Man, I really want Tyson to win. I get it, bro. That's why you hear so many people saying, "Oh, Tyson's gonna destroy him." It's because they want that to happen so badly, you know. No, you don't get your money back if it's a draw. I could see you taking Usyk too. Yeah, bro. Listen, you know, my left hook, dude. My check hook. It's just good, bro. I'll take Tyson Fury out with this, man. You know, top 3 hooks in the world right now. Obviously, I'm joking. Hey, thanks, Big. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Look at the Nasdaq dump. Look at GameStop dump. Look at Nvidia dump down. So market's falling down a little bit this morning. We'll see if it holds. Nvidia earnings week is this week. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Let's see. I'm going to put it in sub-only mode here, chat. So if you haven't already, sub, hit the notification bell. I appreciate it. Hey. All right, so you can see the NASDAQ dump all the way back down here. So are we really using... Are we really using some guy Tyson beat up on an airplane to justify him beating Jake Paul? GameStop bouncing back. It's almost at 22s here, chat. All right, so here's the opening bell, chat. There's the opening bell, ding, ding, ding. We got the market open. GameStop down to 24.30s, Nvidia at 9.38s. We're going to put up AMC and watch both of these stocks to see if we get some holds, chat. There's AMC up there. It's at 4.30s. Let's see if we bounce. All right, so again, NASDAQ cracked lows. All right, so we actually moving all the way back up here. I don't know if I want to short this or not. I guess I'll play around with it in short. All right, we're short. Up 10, 15, 20. I guess we'll try adding to this. Didn't really get the best fill on that ad, though. We're flat. Well. We've already made a little bit of money, so if we get out here, we'll be flat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. So we're about flat on the day because we already made some money leading into that. We might come right back down. We are in this like tight little range here for these. I'm looking at AMC and GameStop, still trying, but slow. Yeah, Nvidia earnings are on the 22nd. So we also have the Fed minutes report on the 22nd. Shopify moving up. I think I'm green. Yeah, I'm still technically green on the day. Yeah, I think we could have choppy behavior. We'll see. Yeah, I think we could range back and forth. Hey, Rosie. Here, I'm gonna let my dog. Hey, Rosie, come here, baby. That's a good dog. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Here. All right, lay down. Hey, lay down. Lay down. I know, baby. I know. Just stay here with me for a little bit. All right. Lay down. Hey. Sit. Lay down. Rosie. Lay down. Yep. I'm not gonna let you out. Lay down. Rosie. Lay down. It's okay. Lay down. Good girl. Stay. Stay. Don't you move. Just stay there and hang out with me for now. I'll let you out in a second. Stay. Sorry, I'm playing with my dog Rosie. I don't know if y'all can see her in the corner. She's hanging out. Yeah, she's a sweet dog. She's a good dog. There she is right there if y'all can see her. She's hanging out. She's a sweet dog. She really is. Good-natured. Hey. Sit. Hey. Sit. Lay down. It's okay, baby. It's alright. Lay down. Rosie. She's being stubborn. She doesn't want to be in here. The reason I have to keep her in here is because of her sister and her do not get along. They fight. And if my mom comes down here trying to let Cindy, her sister, out, drama can ensue. And so I want her to stay in here with me until I finish streaming so that I can kind of control that a little bit more. I know, baby. I'm sorry. No, my wife already let her out this morning. I know, baby. Hey, come here. Come here. It's okay. No, you can't leave. No. Not that side. Nope. Come here. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. You're wet. Sit. Sit. That's a good girl. All right. Stay. You see her? Look at her. That's a good girl. She's a sweet dog. She really is. So I'm on the NASDAQ 100 right now. We've gotten big moves up. Yeah, I don't want them. They got into a fight yesterday, and it was a lot of drama. I had to grab Rosie, and I always get nervous grabbing her in big fights like that. And so, yeah. Rosie, no. Sit. Here you go. I know you want to leave, baby. I know. You're not going to be stuck in here. I'm going to get you out. I'm trying to help you, Rosie. I'm trying to help you, baby. I know, baby. I see you. I know. I see you. I know. I know. Nope. Can't be over here, baby. Nope. Yep. There you go. She's saying, hey, Dad, let me out of here, bro. I know. I'm sorry. We call Rosie the leaky faucet, or the squeaky faucet, I think is what we call it. GameStop back up to 2250s here, chat. Hand movements usually, but mine respond to both. I don't know where she went. Hey, Rosie. Mine respond pretty well to both, but hey, baby. She's saying, hey, dude, let me out of here, man. I know. I see you, baby. I see you. Yeah, we call her Squeaky Faucet. I see you. All right, guys. NASDAQ's running up. GameStop up. AMC both up this morning. They're looking okay. We'll see if the market pulls back. AMC's still up pretty big, though. Look at that big move. All right, GameStop pulling back to the previous closing price. Let's see if it actually holds support there. Have they ever gotten along when they're in a neutral spot? No, it's not Rosie. So Rosie is mostly just defending herself. So like Cindy is very aggressive. She's very big for a shepherd female. Like she is very large. She's like Cindy's the size of Bruce, which is really big for a dog. She's got to be 80, 90 pounds. So she's very like dominating with Rosie and Bruce. Like she pushes them around a little bit and like, you know, like, nope, other side. It's okay. Other side. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so she kind of pushes them around. Hey, baby, I see you. Yeah, you can come to this side. So yeah, Cindy kind of pushes them around and gets really like dominating, and especially when it's Rosie's house. Cindy challenges Rosie a lot, and Rosie's usually kind of like responding back to it, but Cindy's usually the instigator. My mom's dog's the instigator. Our dogs are just kind of protecting themselves most of the time, so they just don't get along at all. So we just got to keep them separated. Luckily, Rosie's mostly an inside dog anyway, and Cindy's mostly an outside dog, and so we can usually just keep them outside. But hey, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. All right, so we are pulling back a little bit in the NASDAQ. Hey, nope, other side. Yeah, Rosie's getting a little antsy in here. Rosie, no, leave it alone. All right, so we're actually playing the E-mini a little bit here. You can see us shorting. So we are actually shorting. We're up $33 or so here, shorting this. I'll let it ride, see if we dip some more. GameStop's starting to break down a little bit more here as well. But we had 2 contracts. We took some profit off, and so now we're only in 1. I know, baby. Sit. Good girl. Stay. You want a treat, Rosie? I'll get you a treat in a second. All right, baby? I'll get you one. Just stay there for a little while. Yeah, so AMC dipping down, GameStop dipping down a little bit. Again, we're still shorting the E-mini. I'm in AMC and GameStop long, though. I want them to go up. They're mostly flat on the day. They haven't really moved too heavy, though, but they are dropping down some for sure. And again, guys, if you want to day trade with me, I am day trading on Apex. I'll probably cut the rest of this position. We made money on it. But again, I am day trading on Apex. Until Thursday, you can get the 250K challenge for only $16 roughly before tax. If you use my coupon code BT, beginner trading BT, 2 letters BT will get you the max discount. If you see this on this 250K challenge, you can get 250K in funding with a 90% split, and it's just a great way to learn day trading. Remember, most day traders lose, and so if you put up 5K trying to day trade, you're probably going to lose it. They'll give you a 250K demo. If you can make 15K in profit without losing 6,500 first, they fund you 250K with a 90% split. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. If you pass it, you get a 90% split with 250K in funding. If you lose, you're only out roughly 16 bucks. So it's not the end of the world if you lose. It's a great way to learn how to day trade with limited risk. And again, most day traders lose, and so it doesn't make sense to put up too much money yourself. If you want to check it out, there's the link right there. Again, you can use my coupon code BT if you want to get that discount. My other sponsor is a company called Chart Prime. It's a trading view indicator service you can use in stocks, crypto, forex, futures. Great way to see what potential reversals are happening. I should have used them today. I always try to back test this live as it happens, and so let's do that now. Again, I always try to back test this live. Both of these are sponsors of mine, though. Remember, they pay me money. I'm biased because they pay me money. But again, I think they can be powerful things. Again, let's back test it really quick. So again, let's start right here. We'll go ahead and start on this one. This one didn't work. This one looks like it definitely worked. 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 So this is hours of bullish action after you see that B signal. Strong sell signal. Look at the huge drops. This is a 5-minute chart, so this is hours. Look at this buy signal down here. Definitely worked. Beautiful follow through for hours. You can see the triangle, flag, wedge, breakout, that worked. This sell signal worked. This strong buy signal, you got a nice little follow through for like an hour. This strong sell signal worked. You got a nice breakdown for an hour. And then again, you got this strong signal. Only one of these didn't work, and we started here on this failed one, right? So 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 out of 11, so 90% plus accuracy on these. And I can't guarantee all of these worked. Back test them yourself, but I'm pretty sure these are all pretty obvious here. So again, if you want to check them out, they're called Chart Prime. There's tons of stuff that they offer. Back testers, oscillators, screeners. It's like $40 a month, and you can use it with anything with a symbol on TradingView. It's like $40 a month. Anything with a symbol on TradingView, you can use it. I should have used this today, to be honest, with my futures trading, but maybe I'll pull it up tomorrow. Anyways, guys, so we are getting some run-ups. GameStop and the rest of the stuff's pretty flat. Like I said, guys, my stepdad passed away Saturday. So my stepdad of almost 30 years passed away Saturday. Rest in peace. He was a great man. Again, he was more patient with me than he probably should have been as a young dumb teenager when I was in my teens. He was just a really good dude. Rest in peace. So my mom's staying with me now, so she's not alone right now. We have her dogs, a lot of stuff going on, and so I'm gonna close the stream a little bit early today, chat, and go deal with family stuff. I hope you guys understand. Again, I'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning. We don't really have anything going on today either, and so we're just gonna kind of watch the market and we're just going to kind of watch the market, and I'll get out of here. So y'all be safe, guys. Again, I love you all. I'll be back tomorrow bright and early. Again, we don't really have much going on today and tomorrow economics data-wise, and so it's mostly just Fed minutes report Wednesday, Thursday, durable good order. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are very busy, but the first half of this week is kind of slow, and that's all good. It's all good, guys. But I'll see you guys a little bit later. Y'all have a safe and happy day. Appreciate the kind words, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all be good. Love you all. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you guys a little bit later.